Balut's not gross, you're just soft. If you don't like this, I assure you, you're not going to like the rest of this video. We're kicking this video off right off the bat. Balut. That's what we're going to start with here. So, is there a particular one I should take out there? It doesn't matter. I take any. So what you'll do, when you grab your balut, first thing you're going to do is find the hollow spot in it. Ate would point it out to me immediately. I don't know, so I got to use her light. Balut was founded around the 17th century, but it actually originated in China. This became a hit in the Philippines for multiple reasons. One, it was easy to produce. Another reason is it's extremely inexpensive. 27 pesos for one of these. It's less than 50 cents. And it's also extremely nutritious. It's packed full of vitamins and minerals. Now, if you don't know what balut is, it is a duck egg and it's partially fertilized. So you'll get different stages of balut. Normally they're going to be between 16 and 21 days. Ate told me these are 17. So you might get a little bit of crunchiness in this. But that's basically what you're going with. So the first thing you want to do is get her opened up a little bit. You should drop some salt in it right now. I'm going to try and get the soup out of this. Doesn't appear like there's going to be much. This is quite cooked here. But let's see. Alright, let's get this bird exposed. So this is the part where people get a little bit squeamish and they back out of here. The truth is, if you didn't know what you were eating, you would think it was a hard-boiled egg. Swear to God, not making that up. The thought of this starts to freak people out. I'm gonna have to see if I can get Ate to help me out again here. Ate, can I get you to help me with some salt and vinegar? All right, she's gonna drop some salt and vinegar on here for me. Salamat, Ate. So before I drive into that, I'm gonna bring it right up to you. So, what'll normally happen when you see most visitors to the Philippines or other countries? So you guys are all aware here, I've eaten this in just about every country I've been to. I've done it in Cambodia, I've done it in Thailand, and if I'm being completely honest, nobody does it quite like the Philippines. And the reason being is Vietnam, for instance. They use a salt and pepper and a kumquat mixture as a dressing on it. I love the salt and just vinegar. It's a spice vinegar that she uses, more like a cinnamon, and it's awesome. It's unbelievably good. But here's the truth of the matter here. This is where people get nervous and they try and nibble away at it. I'm of the opinion here, give your balls a tug and go at this thing. We don't have time to play around with it. Dumb in there, big old bite. 17 day, it's not chunky, a little bit of feathers, that's it. Get that shell out of my mouth, grab the whole thing. Oh, it's so good. All right, there's one final thing here. And that's this. Even I do not eat this. What this is the calcified bit. So the egg white essentially calcifies and it turns into a rubber disc. It is edible. Some people do eat this. I personally don't, just because it's like chewing on an eraser. It's not very good. There's no point in it. Chuck that in the garbage. So Ate's giving me a way to clean my hands up here. Now, let's go try and jump ourselves into some Filipino barbecue. Now that you've seen the part everyone's afraid of, let's talk Filipino barbecue. So Filipino barbecue isn't just about comfort food. This was born out of pure survival. During Spanish colonization, Filipinos were left with whatever the Spanish wouldn't eat while they were here. Organs, cartilage, basically the scraps that were in it. What they did is they took it, they grilled it, they added some vinegar to it, and they turned it into absolute tradition. Most countries throw this stuff away. Here, it's prime street food. So unfortunately here, what's happening is several things aren't available. I was hoping they would be, but it's Friday night. So for you guys, it's yesterday. And a lot of things just aren't available. The place is super packed up. I think they're already a little bit annoyed with. So what we got here? Let's start with just the first one. I'll show you one of the first ones that we got. And that is this one right here. What this is isaw. It's chicken isaw. What isaw is, if you're not from the Philippines, is intestines of a chicken. Now, it's not like the Philippines is the only place that does innards of animals. They're probably one of the more famous ones for it because literally no part of an animal is going to go to waste. But where I'm from, even in North America, growing up in the south of the U.S., intestines are used. It's part of cooking there. Chitlins is something you'll probably be familiar with if you've never had them. Those are normally pork intestines, but it is the intestines of an animal. What you do is give yourself a little bit of soy sauce and vinegar mixed up here. And you can see I asked them to crisp it up really nicely right over the fires there. So here you go. Here is your isaw. And what I like to refer to this as is spaghetti meat on a stick. That's what it looks like, with the intestines all wrapped all the way around it. And the best way to do it is just bite onto it, pull it off a little bit. So where you can get a piece. Dip into your soy sauce and vinegar again. Perfection. They've got another one of the dishes next door, they said. So we're ordering that one too. I want to show you this one because if there's a Filipino food that I'm scared of, this is it. So here is your holy trinity of Filipino barbecue. Rice. Your vinegar and soy sauce, if you want to mix them, that's up to you. Your straight vinegar and your plate of barbecue. That's it there. Got a plethora of different things here. So let's show you one of the safe ones. So this is safe. This is going to be one of the tamest for the Western palate. But if you are coming to the Philippines here, quick, it's easy. This is just pork barbecue. And theirs is fantastic. Em is with me at night. I just tell her, she saw me say it was fantastic, so she immediately grabbed it. And the best part, the pork barbecue. A lot of people don't eat this, I do. Is the fat that's down at the bottom, holds everything on the stick. Pork barbecue is awesome, right? So you get your vinegar and soy sauce mixture, and it cuts through that richness of the glaze that they use all over the barbecue itself, and then the rice will balance out the saltiness of everything. It is literally a perfect combination of flavors. I'm never going to understand how you get a bunch of jackwagons out there that say Filipino food is bland. That is the farthest thing in the world from bland. You're getting multiple flavor profiles. You've got the meaty savoriness of it. It's rich. You get the saltiness from it. It's a little bit sweet from the glaze that they use on it. Yeah, we're getting a ton of flavor profiles in here. And just awesome. This is my favorite piece. Alright, well, now I've got two others here, and I'm not sure which one I have first. I'm going to have a third one coming. But M's point of isaw skewers being 5 pesos, you said? 5 pesos when you were in college? Peso skewers here are 25 pesos each, which is, you're going to have to deal with that, it's roadside. 25 pesos each, which is still very affordable, all things being relative. Running around here like inangs, which is one of the bigger ones here in the Manila area. They're like 75 pesos each for their skewers. And if you go over to Salcedo, I think they may even be even more. I'm going to take a guess here. And what I'm looking at right now is tenga. I'll be able to tell you as soon as I bite into it. So what tenga is ears. It's pig ears, it's grilled, it's glazed in that same sweet orange sticky sauce. That's delicious. So this isn't tenga, this could be balunan. And what balunan is gizzards. I'm not sure which one I have here. I can't tell just from looking. This actually looks like it might be because it's a bit heavier. So if you don't know what a gizzard is another organ in the body down in the stomach of many birds. That's because they don't have teeth, so it's used to crush food. So it's easily digested for them. Gizzards are also a popular thing in the U.S. So let's bite into this, see if we got tenga or if we have gizzards. Gizzards. You get a little cartilagely snap. So if you like gizzards, you're gonna love these. These are fantastic because the glaze is awesome. You want a gizzard? Want to try it? Em doesn't like gizzards. Em's a little bit squeamish, so everything that we're doing tonight, she won't eat a lot of it. But I'm getting ready to show you one of her favorite things as far as Filipino barbecue goes, which is one of the worst things in the world to me. But we're gonna give it a shot. There we go. Another piece of the gizzards. They do really good barbecue here. So here we go. This is Em's favorite Filipino barbecue. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I like 99% of all Filipino barbecue. This one is almost unbearable. I bought one, so I have a whole one here. Chances are I'm going to take one bite for you guys, and then I'm putting this thing down. And that is this thing here. And if you want the simple explanation for what this is a goddamn war crime with grill marks. Like, these things are not good at all. I know you're looking at it and you're saying to yourself, it's just a hot dog. It's exactly what it is. It's a weird red hot dog though. And fun fact with this, there's a Filipino dish that's made here that Taste Atlas a couple of years ago rated this thing inside of that dish, not here on its own, but inside of that dish, they rated it the worst food in the world. And I don't know if I would go that far with it, but it's really not that good. But let me just do a bite of it for you guys, so you can see I'm not scared. I'm eating all this stuff and telling you not to be scared. I can't back out of this one here. It's not that it's bad, it's just not that great. I wish Em would let me put her on the camera. Because she's sitting over here behind the camera right now laughing at me. Do you want the rest of this awful thing? Alright. We give that to Em. Let's keep rolling down the line here. This is something that I actually like. This is going to sound weird to you guys. Hot dog's not for me. I don't like doing those things. But this is tenga. What tenga is the ears of the pig. I didn't do a lot of chewing, but they are extremely flavorful. They're very good. So what I want to do get that, a little more rice. All in all, I think my favorite of all the barbecue is the isaw. I love it every single time. It's very rare that you find one bad. That was unbelievably good. As we finish off here, the best part about all of this, and pretty much anywhere you go in the Philippines, as long as there's people around, you're going to be able to find this everywhere. Every stop I'm doing today, all within a 5-minute walk of each other. Like literally, I don't care what it is, business, transportation hub, schools, churches. Outside, you're going to find street food. You're going to find it everywhere. But while we wrap up this little barbecue bit here, let's go for something a little bit lighter and maybe something a little bit sweeter. What are you doing? What happened, Lovey? After a bunch of barbecue, next thing I'm doing here is something else is very popular here in the Philippines. This is called kwek-kwek. You're just gonna have to deal with the noise going on behind me because it's roadside once again. So what kwek-kwek is a quail's egg that's battered with a neon colored orange batter, and then it's deep fried until it's super crisp. The egg inside of it is fall apart rich.
What the hell is fall apart rich?
So if you're not from the Philippines, the best way I can describe this to you, if you've had Scotch eggs before. Imagine Scotch eggs came to Manila and got drunk. That's what kwek-kwek is, but better. It's better than Scotch eggs. So this is your kwek-kwek. So what you do, fill your little bowl up here. There's always little sauces. So you got a little bit of vinegar here. They have a sweet sauce. So what you're gonna get in this is a rich, crispy, salty, crunchy, sweet, sour bite of deep fried quail eggs. And they're awesome. It's piping hot as yet, but absolutely delicious. Yeah, it's another one of these street foods that I don't care where you go in the Philippines. You literally will find this everywhere. And it's delicious. I would say probably be careful with them. If you're watching your cholesterol, you don't want to eat too many of them. But they're absolutely fantastic. Next little one that I'm going to do for you, and I'm doing this one because I was hoping they had this one particular sweet that they don't happen to have right now. I got another one. I'll show you that. But this here, this is a lumpia. I don't know what's going to be inside of this one, but it's a deep fried as well. Right? That's good, baby. Now try and let you see that. I thought it was minced pork because it's got a very heavy, meaty flavor to it. It's just vegetable, and she says that that is tofu. But they are fantastic. I was hoping that I was going to be able to find a turon here so I could show you that. What turon is a little sub of banana. I think they're sub of bananas that they use for them. It's coated in sugar, then it's wrapped with a lumpia wrapper and then deep fried. They don't have them, but they do have banana cue. So this is also little bananas. It's coated in sugar around it, and then it's also just quickly deep fried. There's no wrapper around it though. Sweet. It's crunchy on the outside edges of it. There's a natural sweetness of the banana. There's a sugar glaze that's going on with it. It's fantastic. It's literally, and everything that I bought here, I got 2 orders of kwek-kwek, so 8 kwek-kwek in total. Turon, banana cue, 75 pesos. That's like $1.50-ish, $1.25, something like that. It's extremely affordable. It's everywhere. You literally eat for like $3 a day. Oh, wow. Filipino street food is not afraid of intensity. Doesn't matter about blood, doesn't matter about organs, it's not afraid of this. This freaks people out. It still does. But as we've already established, balut's not gross, you're just soft.